Hi kings and queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. In today's episode, I'll show you why I do believe that we can come up and retest 36,300, potentially 36,800 using the Fibonacci levels, and where I expect the market to come to and what potentially can happen after that. I will also go through Solana and Ethereum and show you exactly what I see on those pairs too. Remember, I am no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first, but please continue looking at this video and I'll show you exactly what I see on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and on Solana. We're looking at Bitcoin on the 4-hourly chart. We can see the market is going down, so we are following the trend. The market did break a previous lower low, created a new one. So what we are expecting is the market to create another lower high. We're taking a fib from high to the low, and I'm also going to use this previous support that we also have been at around for a lot of times, and that is around 36,300. If we're seeing the market potentially pulling back up, I'm using 36,300. We can also come up to the Fibonacci 50 and 61% level around 36,865 and 37,280. If we see the pullback to these levels and it gives us bearish reversal patterns, the targets that I'm having using the same Fibonacci will be around 34,200, 32,080. And I'm also going to use this previous support, and going back in time, we can see the market came back down to this level and then bounced to the upside. So a pullback to the Fibonacci levels, and I'm having the targets based on the same Fibonacci on Bitcoin. We're looking at Solana on the 4-hourly chart. We do have a previous support right here around 83.46. We have already retested that level, and now we can continue back down to around 70. Going back in time, this is also a previous support that we saw market came in back down to and reverse to the upside. We also do have these wicks right here in this body, so we can take this level right here going back to where we are now. So if we are breaking, if we see the market retesting this now in continuation to the downside, the target is around 70. If we're breaking 70, we can come back down to 67. So these are the targets that I'm going to look at right now, and after that, if you're breaking these levels, then we're just going to the left and looking at where is the next target that we can potentially come back down to. If we are seeing that the market is having a pullback, we can come up to potentially 91 also and see the market creating a lower high. We're following the trend, and the market gives us lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And right now we're waiting for the market to potentially, if this is not the lower high that we're seeing around 83 and the market pulls back down, we just might come back down to the support around 70, 78, and we're seeing the pullback. But I'm still going to use these two levels if we're rejecting them, because as long as we're below this previous lower high, we can still continue back down. So these are the levels that I'm looking at, and I'm not going to go further than that because obviously I need to focus on what's happening right here. We just might come back down to the support, break to the upside, break to the downside. You know how it is, but at the moment we are looking at the data that we're having in front of us. Now when we're looking at Ethereum on the weekly chart, we saw the market coming up and retesting this previous lower low that we did have around 3,100, market pushing down. We did break this previous support that we did have around 2,525. We can go to the lower time frames to look at the daily. We can just have this little box so we know what we're looking at. Going to the lower time frames, you can already see that we did retest this level. You do have this 4-hourly candle retest. We could potentially see on the lower time frames again a small retest of it if we're not just retest, and now we're continuing back down. So the next target that I can see Ethereum coming to, we're using this previous low that we do have around 2,200. We can see this bounce back down, and as always, market is bouncing in between level to level, so we can see the market now pushing back down to this level. Then we just might see another lower high be created. We just might potentially use Fibonacci when we're seeing the next lower low being created and we're starting to see a pullback, and at that point we are using the Fibonacci to see where we can pull back up to. We did have a huge drop, we did have a retest. Now I potentially see the market continuing back down. If we're having more of a momentum to the upside, I'm going to use this previous low that we did have around 2,500 to potentially see a retest of it, and then we just might see the bounce back down. I'm still very bearish on all of the coins because we are still creating lower lows and lower highs. But if we see huge momentum to the upside, we need to break 2,745 and then see a retest. We need to break this resistance trend line that we do have to see continuation to the upside. Remember that you can receive a bonus on BYBIT up to $4,100 if you're using the link in the description down below this video. If you are a swing trader, this is super good for you because you're having such low fees or zero fees when you're trading on BYBIT. If you are more of a day trader, you can receive a bonus on PRIMEXBT up to $7,000. You're also having the link in the description down below this video, and you are supporting Bitcoinsensus channel by doing that, so we are always able to sit here and share our thoughts with you on the charts. Thank you so much guys for looking at this video together with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment below if you did like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification so you always know when I'm having my live stream. I hope you're having a good day, and we'll see you later on today's live stream. Have a good day. Mwah, from Sweden.